Caitlin Clark, sidelined by a groin injury, and Sydney Colson, watching from home with a torn ACL, unleashed a scathing rebuke of the WNBA's rigged system after Kelsey Mitchell was blatantly fouled without a call. Colson's viral tweet, "At a certain point in the league's existence, EMA need for Kelsey Mitchell to get the same whistle as other stars. The way she gets assaulted is insane," actually ignited a firestorm. Amplified by Clark's sarcastic, "Careful, you're gonna get fined." The Fever's gritty win was overshadowed by referee incompetence, with fans, players, and former executive Lynn Dunn decrying a league that finds honesty. Like Sophie Cunningham's $2,000 in penalties for criticizing refs while ignoring physical targeting of stars like Clark, 17% of 2025's flagrant fouls, and Mitchell. The WNBA's failure to protect its players and prioritize fairness threatens its credibility, leaving fans questioning whether they're watching basketball or a scripted circus. The Sparks game encapsulated Indiana's season-long officiating nightmare. In the second quarter, Mitchell, averaging 25.3 points on 46.2% shooting, drove hard, only to be yanked mid-air by a Sparks defender. The foul was so clear it stunned the arena, yet the refs stayed silent. Mitchell, tough as ever, converted the layup, but the no call sent the Fever bench into a frenzy. Clark, unable to stay quiet despite her injury, leaped up, shouting, "Call it," while Lexi Hull's protest earned a technical foul. The absurdity peaked in the final 1.9 seconds, stretched to 5 minutes by a questionable Sparks timeout and an ignored foul, prompting Clark's viral outburst, "You gave them every chance to win." Coach Stephanie White, fined earlier for calling officiating egregious, later said, "Everybody's getting better, except the officials." The Fever's 15-10 record, fueled by Mitchell's 25.3 points and Hull's 3.1 assists, proved their resilience, but the game's asterisk loomed large. This wasn't a one-off. The WNBA's 2025 season, marked by a 20% spike in injuries, 12 players, per league data, exposed officiating's failure to curb excessive physicality. Clark absorbed 17% of all flagrant fouls league-wide, a staggering stat for a rookie averaging 17.8 points and 8.3 assists. Mitchell, with just 3.1 free throw attempts per game despite relentless drives, faced similar targeting. Sophie Cunningham's MCL tear from Bria Hartley's controversial hit, followed by Hartley's own meniscus tear, underscored the league's inaction. Hartley's history, including pulling Angel Reese's hair and shoving Rebecca Allen, drew no suspensions, yet Cunningham faced $2,000 in fines for 3 ref critiques, $500 for a TikTok lip sync mocking officials, $1,500 for podcast comments, and another for noting Paige Bucher's preferential whistles. "Paige is great, but they gave her every damn whistle," Cunningham said, highlighting a double standard where stars like Bucher's get calls for minimal contact. The WNBA's response fiends over reform reeks of cowardice. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert's "No Space for Hate" campaign feels hollow when Clark and Mitchell are battered without protection. Engelbert's silence on referee accountability, paired with swift penalties for dissent, prioritizes image over justice. Cunningham's $90,000 salary took a hit from $2,000 in fines, a painful chunk for speaking truth. White's fine for egregious remarks, and Colson's warning, she joked, "I can't get no more fine," show a league bullying its stars into silence. Fans rallied, offering to crowdfund fines, while Dunn's public support, "I'll help pay," turned punishment into defiance. Clark's quip, "Love it," sealed the Fever's united front against a broken system. The numbers paint a damning picture. The WNBA's 15% flagrant foul review rate lets dangerous plays slide, while technicals for disrespect are handed out like candy. Clark's 17% flagrant foul share dwarfs the league average 3.2%, suggesting targeted harassment. Mitchell's 3.1 free throw attempts contrast with Bucher's 5.4, despite similar drive-heavy styles. The Fever faced 68 uncalled fouls in 2025, per internal tracking, 40% more than the league's 48 average. Injuries like Cunningham's and Hartley's highlight a physicality problem, injuries up 20% from 2024, yet the league's 15% review rate fails to address it. Meanwhile, Clark's stardom drives unprecedented growth, 9.3 million viewers per game, 15% rating spikes, and arena upside. Her 47-point outburst against Dallas drew 10.2 million. The Fever's jerseys sell out, crashing websites. Protecting her should be priority one, yet she's a tackling dummy. The Sparks game's final sequence was a farce. Mitchell's intentional free throw miss at 0.4 seconds should have ended it, but refs granted a Sparks timeout, then ignored a clear foul. Clark's sideline explosion waving, shouting went viral, with broadcasters noting shot clock issues all game. "It's rigged theater," one analyst said. The Fever's win, powered by Mitchell's 22 points and Hull's for assists, was nearly stolen by referee incompetence. White's post-game comments, "We fight through more than just opponents hit hard." The Fever's 15-10 record, bolstered by Aaliyah Boston's 12.4 rebounds and Clark's looming return, shows grit, but every victory feels tainted by officiating bias. This mirrors deeper WNBA flaws, echoing NBA GOAT debates where fairness is king. Clark's 41.2% three-point shooting and 8.3 assists elevate teammates like Hull and Boston, much like Jordan's clutch play or Kobe's Mamba mentality. But without consistent officiating, standardized training, independent evaluators, the league risks its stars. Engelbert's financial bullying, fining players for truth, screams image control, not fairness. The Fever's fight passion, Colson's courage, Mitchell's grit exposes systemic rot. Fans see it, broadcasters call it, yet refs remain untouchable. The league's golden era, driven by Clark's mainstream pull, is at risk if physicality and bias go unchecked. Contrast this with Reese's saga. Her missed free throw against Phoenix sparked fan excuses, blaming coach Tyler Marsh, teammates, refs, while Clark's Fever thrive without alibis. Reese's 13.6 points and 12.1 rebounds are solid, but her 68.3% free throw shooting and 87 blocks against her pale next to Clark's efficiency. Reese's fans inflate viewership 230,000 versus Clark's 9.3 million, spinning narratives to rival Clark's tangible impact. The WNBA's inaction on officiating mirrors its failure to address physicality, leaving players like Clark, Mitchell, and Cunningham vulnerable. Hartley's unpunished hits and Reese's excused flops highlight a league soft on accountability. The solution isn't complex. Standardize referee training, enforce consistent calls, and prioritize player safety. A foul on one end must be a foul on the other. Yet Engelbert's WNBA chooses fines over reform, silencing stars while opponents smirk. Clark's logo, threes, and Mitchell's drives deserve protection, not punishment for protest. Colson's tweet and Clark's outburst turned fines into a megaphone. But without change, every Fever game carries an asterisk. Will the WNBA listen to its players and fans, or keep protecting refs? History suggests the latter. Support Clark, the baby goat, Mitchell's grit, or Colson's truth. Drop your take, like, subscribe, hit the bell for more WNBA reality checks. Who's your pick in this rigged circus?